What up, MJ?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Third Down Thursdays. My name is MJ. That is Coach Bruce, and we are here this evening, live on October 27th, for some chaos. 60 minutes of sports action, hot takes, whatever in the
Random
world
shit.
may arise from me and Bruce on this evening. He's on the couch. He's got some beverages. I'm in my usual setup. I have a caffeine drink because, Bruce, it is going to take some energy for me to get through
I'm
talking
telling
about
you.
some of the crap
Oh
we're gonna
no.
talk about tonight.
Oh no. Some of the crap. Oh man. Well, before we get to that, how's everything going, man? Like, how's life? How are you doing? How's the wifey?
Life is good.
Yeah.
Wifey is on fall break right now, so that's fun.
Nice.
So I'm off tomorrow. We're gonna go golf. We might go to an escape room. We're gonna see what we're up to. Just have a good day because Saturday is gonna suck for me a little bit. We're a little understaffed, so I might
Uh-oh.
die on Saturday. But what we were talking about before,
I'd
we were
advise
talking
against
about
that, by the
golf
way.
tees in the pre-show because we don't actually plan anything around here. Everything is very organic and
Oh
off the
yeah.
hip here. And so
That's what makes
Bruce,
it great.
I was telling Bruce that I can't hit a driver for the life of me. So if anybody watching has some advice on how to hit a driver, I would appreciate that because I'm really bad at it. I need to learn. I'm a former baseball player. It doesn't go well.
For
But
those,
I have one of my tees. It's literally just a basic tee. But
yeah.
Bruce, I don't think
Oh yeah, I
that
see
my
it.
golf swing is, to put it in Packers terms, my golf tee is not a wide receiver away, or my golf swing is not a wide receiver away
Nice.
from being able to hit a driver. I
Nice.
think my golf swing needs a little bit more than a Jacoby Myers or whatever Patriots receiver the Packers were linked to this week. I think my golf swing needs a little bit more than just a tee. I think it needs a lot more tinkering than that. Anyway.
Just the tip. It needs more than just the tip, huh?
Starting off great today.
Not with
For
a
everybody that
bang.
is here, thank you so much for tuning in already. Cy, I see you in here already.
Yeah, what up, guys? What up? Much
How are we
appreciated.
doing?
Well, dude, I'm hanging in there. Kind of talked to you pre-show about some kind of good stuff coming down the pipeline at work. So
Yeah.
that's huge news.
Let me just say, ladies and gentlemen, I won't disclose any of the details, obviously, of Bruce's business, but for the love of all that's good and right in the world, let's give Bruce a round of
thank you.
applause because he is doing great things in the real world. He's making me wish that I could go back to Illinois and work with Bruce, even if he was my boss, which would be weird, but it would be so much fun. Imagine, just sit back and imagine this, but in the real world, like
Real world,
in
yeah.
a work environment,
Work
right?
environment, yeah.
We would break the system. It would be chaotic,
It
but it
would
would be so much fun. Anyway, I just want to
be
give
entertaining.
a huge congratulations to Bruce because he's
No,
doing.
Thank you. It's
Like, when I tell
hey.
you guys that he's doing things that I like had to push back my chair.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you did do that. Hey, but again, it's not it's not completely on me though. It really isn't. It's all about the leadership of the company. It's the
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
it always takes a team, but
yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing though. But no, I love this. It's kind of funny. Be a party all day.
Facts.
No, not at all. It's actually what's weird about it is I'm probably like when I go to work, I have like a different demeanor than I have when I'm just like
Bruce. Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes, like, granted, sometimes like the screwing around, like not giving a shit, Bruce comes out a little bit. But
right,
for the most part, there is work Bruce. There's work Bruce. Not always just Coach Bruce, but work Bruce comes out. But yeah, man.
It's funny because that's the Bruce that I met first.
Oh, that's true.
Because I knew you before you were even my coach. I saw you around the building, and before you were even my coach, I saw work Bruce, I saw Coach Bruce, and then now I get Brucey Bruce. which
Is
is
it
just an entirely
a
different
different
level.
animal, completely different
Yes.
animal.
I don't even know what to do with Brucey Bruce sometimes, but here we are.
Bruce. But no, man. But no. So what I was telling before the show. So I went golfing.
Yes, this is how we got on the
This
topic
is
of
yeah.
cheese, by the way.
I got so. I was telling MJ guys. I shot the worst round of fucking golf that I've ever shot since I started playing regularly. And I'm not even kidding on this. Like you know when a baseball player gets the yips, or like or here classic like
Oh no.
So John Lester when he was like when he was pitching, he could never throw the first base. Like he had
Yep.
problems throwing the first base for whatever reason. He had the yips. So I don't know what's going on. Like I'm not thinking because we all know I enjoy a few beverages while I golf.
So
Um,
there's not too much
there's
thought
nothing
process
going
going
on. But believe me, there's nothing going on between the ears. and, it's just straight up like, all right, but for whatever reason, my guy, like I have been just like I'm chunking, like I'll slice, I'll do this. Every once in a while, like the normal me will come out and I'll hit a fucking perfect like seed, like normal fucking Bruce shot.
Yeah.
But man, dude. All right, so for those of you that like want to make fun of me and I'm cool with it, my front nine, I shot a fucking 58. Again, worst fucking score I've ever shot my front nine, like since I actually started golfing regularly. And I'm not even kidding, dude. What's fucked up is that same course I played at, probably like a week to 2 weeks prior, I shot like a 93. And then I shot a 58 like after. So I was honestly, dude, I just said fuck it. Like I stopped taking score. And then I actually played the next day with my buddy Tuna. Tuna, shout out, buddy. We're actually watching the fight this weekend. MJ, if you lived around here, I would say like bring your ass over. We're gonna watch the fight and
I
have
would love to.
pizzas and hang out. But anyway, as I was saying though, like we golfed together. We did like this like nine hole course by me. Nine hole course. Oh man, that's terrible. We did a 9-hole course by me, and
Time
it's
out.
actually pretty.
Time out.
Yeah, no shit. It has like a 2 par 5s on it. Really good time. Good, always like enjoyable. And Tuna's a really good dude to golf with. Really cool, laid back. We just hang out, whatever. Long story short, though, he's like he said something. Basically, I'm paraphrasing though, but my God, he just is like, man, dude, like you like lost your confidence or something. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I lost, but I need to find it,
Yeah.
dude. It was
It's interesting for me, and I was telling you, my issue for the most part is I still, my dad's shown me some stuff when it comes to golf, but I still have a baseball swing at heart
you're
because
never
that's
gonna get
what
rid
I
of
played
it.
my whole life, and so I can't hit a driver. So the courses I play are not super long, so I just, for the most part, I just hit irons. Um, and I know my scores would be even better if I knew how to hit a driver, but I hit irons. I have a tendency to pull the
Yeah,
ball more than slice it.
you
And
pull, you bring your hips through. You pull
oh,
your
is that
hips.
is that the baseball swing in me? Is
So
that why I'm doing that?
you'll pull your hips too early, and then you open up your front foot. So when you open up your front foot, you have a tendency to open up everything else too early, and the ball gets pulled.
Oh, so literally the same concept as a baseball swing. That's why
Yeah,
I'm pulling the ball.
yeah. You can't
Oh,
open up your
that
front
actually
foot.
makes it make sense.
The front foot
Uh,
has to stay closed.
Bro, when I first started golfing, my dad had to like drill it into my head that I couldn't move my front foot.
Dude, I'm
That
telling
was the hardest part. I was
it's so
taking
much
full
fun
on.
though.
I'd swing and I'd take a step. And my dad is like, "What are you doing?"
What are
Anyway,
you doing? Like you're smart. What are you doing?
right. Anyway,
But but yeah, man. Other than that though, like shit, like where I was telling you I worked out yesterday, still going to the gym, dude.
how
Leaps
those
and
legs feeling, my guy?
okay, well, we did talk about that. So it's not good right now. I
Not too
did
good.
I did a really, really hard, intense leg workout yesterday. I did it early in the morning, so I got to the gym around like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and got after it right away. Pre-workout was pumping, felt good.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no music either. So I'm like one of those weird cats too. By the way, when I go to the gym now,
you
like
don't use music.
I don't have headphones. I have no headphones. I have no nothing. I had a hoodie up, and then I was like, that's all I did. I know it's weird, right? I just had like
Just in
it's
there, no music, just you and your thoughts.
just me and my thoughts. It's kind of scary too.
That's terrifying.
It's
You
terrifying,
just
but no,
wow.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
That's crazy.
But anyway, but yeah, no. To answer your question, though, so my legs are absolutely on fire right now. Not fit, not good, bro. Not good at all. But not good. I saw this. There was like there was a college kid that was working out next to me in the rack next to me, and like, hey, what are you doing, lady? Puppies over here. College kid next to me goes to me. He's like, hey man, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 38, and he's like, I wish I'm doing that when I'm 38. And I'm like,
Oh
fucker, 38 isn't old, bro. A little bit, but whatever. But no,
it's not young.
it's fair.
Like
It's a seasoned meat.
what?
No. Anyway,
How? What? Okay, I'm uploading 4 pictures. Okay, I am.
okay,
Whenever you
before
are ready, I am ready.
I to rant, I got it. But before we do, I gotta show this to everybody.
Oh gosh, what are we
Is
showing?
it?
Bruce, we can't see it. We
Oh,
still
it's not
can't see it. We couldn't see it last week, and we still can't see it this week.
Oh, I don't know.
I still cannot see it.
You know you can see?
Welcome to 1975, Austin Powers and Forza. And now, it is time to say goodbye. And that's the way, I like it.
Unfortunately, yes, I can see that.
That's how I felt after the Bears game this past Monday, though. So I was pretty pumped about that. It felt amazing after that game. I know you have. I'm gonna let you go with this. I want to let you lead off with your thoughts because I know your thoughts going to be a lot better articulated than mine will be about the Bears because I don't know. I liked what I saw. I still haven't looked at the all 22, but no, I loved it. So that being said, MJ, please. Oh, yeah. I love the sip.
All right. So here's the thing, right?
Here's the deal, Eleanor.
Here's what's going on up north in what is formerly referred to as Titletown. Okay.
Wow.
The same way that the Bears for a while on the show were not even referred to as the Chicago Bears, I no longer allow the Green Bay Packers to reside in Titletown.
Oh.
They reside in good old fashioned, because they love those up there, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay? It is not Titletown. They don't have Titletown Avenue, whatever it is, block that sign off, shut it down, change the name. This is not Titletown right now. You want to know why? Because I have guys doing things like this.
That was awesome. I loved it.
And you have guys doing things like this.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It is now apparently a thing for opposing teams to wear their cheesehead after they beat the Green Bay Packers. And just a year ago,
wow,
barely anybody beat the Green Bay Packers. That was the whole greatness of Matt LaFleur, was you may beat them once, but if they got beat last week, they're sure not going to lose this week, because until this season, Matt LaFleur had never lost back-to-back games as a head coach in the NFL. And Aaron Rodgers had not lost back-to-back games in years, because that was the greatness of those two. But you have just an atrocity at every single phase of football. And I could go on and on and on, but this truly describes how I feel, Bruce. When your star quarterback, your 4-time NFL MVP, your 2-time reigning NFL MVP, and the person that I describe as the greatest thrower of football that I have ever seen in my lifetime has to look like this after playing the Washington Commanders. There is no better way to describe it than with this. Now, there are a lot of things going on here, right? And you and I talked about a couple things before the show, and you even said, which I do agree with, that I think Aaron Rodgers is receiving the majority of the criticism, which is fair, because if you're using the same logic that, and I'm really not,
I know what you're about to do.
Going on a rant here. I'm just stating a fact that that Tom Brady, you know, gets the credit for all the winning, right? Then in this situation, it makes sense logically that the majority of the nation is placing the blame on Aaron Rodgers, because that's what we do with quarterbacks. We place the majority of the blame because the general consensus is it's the most important position on the football field. It's the one that matters the most. And right now, Aaron Rodgers is not playing like a two-time reigning NFL MVP.
One other thing, hold on real quick. One of the things, one of the things that I don't like what Aaron Rodgers said, and I think he said it on the Pat McAfee show earlier this week, was, you know, maybe guys need to, I'm paraphrasing again because I don't remember what he said. He's like, maybe guys need to stop getting playing time or reps or decrease their reps if they don't know what they're doing, essentially. Like, dude, like, you're acting like, and granted, again, he's a former MVP, stud player, going to be a Hall of Famer, 100%. But, like, dude, like, maybe you should look in the mirror and see the things that how you played, too, because I'm sorry, you're not elevating the guys around you either.
No.
So.
And you know, it's very interesting. There are two things I've noticed on the internet. And again, I always say this, Twitter is not a real place, right? If you look at, I'll get to that in a second. Because that's decent. I'm not mad at it. I have a couple alterations, but I'm not mad at that. My Jack and I's friend Mike, from the Scorecrow, he always reminds us of this very important fact that it's something like, I want to say 2% of the United States population or 2% of the world population is actually on Twitter. We pretend like Twitter is
the end all be all.
The end all be all of everything.
Right.
And
it's
so many questions asked to NFL players. Hey, I saw this on Twitter. Did you see that? No. Twitter is a select place, and you can build a decent following on Twitter. But if you think about it, Twitter famous, right? A lot of the people who are verified on Twitter, they got what, 30,000 followers? Okay. Bruce, the suburb that I grew up in has 150,000 people in it.
Why don't we have
followers on Twitter is nothing. So
how do we only like 400?
You can think of it. You can think of it in the context of, oh my gosh, if I was talking to 30,000 people every time I sent a tweet, that sounds like a lot of people. But when you think about how many people are actually watching these football games versus how many people are actually tweeting about these football games, you get very different realizations. So that's the first thing. I've seen Packers Twitter literally imploding from within, which I just find entertaining.
It really is.
Peter Bukowski is
as a Bears fan, I think it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, for sure. And I do the same thing. When Bears Twitter's fighting with each other, we got the Scorecrow group chat where we send all sorts of stuff. We got all sorts of fans in there. And we even do it to each other. Like, we'll send sad Bears fans tweets of Bears fans fighting each other, vice versa. I am not mad at that whatsoever. I just find it entertaining that even now, like, that analysts and, you know, the reporters on Packers Twitter are actually starting to fight with each other, which I just think is hilarious. Like, I can't even, there's not a slot in my brain for going after another reporter, no matter what, because the Packers are losing. Okay, whatever. That's one thought. Is I understand where Rodgers is coming from, saying people can criticize us as much as we want. I really don't care. I don't think he's saying that because.
Why would you not pick it up and just go into the end zone with it?
Oh gosh, did the game start?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my gosh. Anyway. I don't think that Rodgers, when he's saying he doesn't care about the online or the national criticism, is saying he doesn't care that they're playing poorly. I think he's saying
yeah, I don't give a crap about Twitter because
Why would he?
Exactly. So that's one thing. To speak on his comment about guys getting less playing time. This goes back, this statement, I believe, is rooted in literally almost a decade of bitterness that Rodgers has concerning what guys the Packers have kept on their roster. This goes back to the Jake Kumerows. This goes back to when they let James Jones go the first time. When they let Jordy Nelson go, all of that. The Packers, and this is where I will bring back up.
Did Jordy Nelson also play for the Raiders too?
He did, yes.
That's kind of weird. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, a lot of Packers receivers end up in with the Raiders for some reason. I'm gonna bring back this comment for this. Jack says Rodgers gets 55%, Goody 30%. This math also doesn't add up. Everyone else gets what the left. Okay.
He did it.
Percent, whatever. So that where I'm not mad at Goody getting 30% of this because of this reason. And this is not me agreeing with Rodgers. This is me understanding where Rodgers is coming from as the person who's dealt with this for over a decade. The Packers, and specifically Brian Gutekunst, their GM, have this affinity for, what Twitter describes as the RAS, the relative athletic score that is produced during the combine, out of 10.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that when we were there.
Right. Yeah, so it is a really cool tool.
It really is.
That draft people have come up with to kind of summarize everything that could be analyzed athletically about a player, and the Packers love that tool. Hypothetically, nobody from the Packers has ever come out and said we use RAS. Packers Twitter and Packers analysts have used RAS to try and kind of predict draft picks, and it's worked fairly well. So I think this is where Rodgers is coming from. He is such a trust-based player, and he said this on when he went on the podcast with Big Cat. He said it's been weird for him coming into a offense with Matt LaFleur that is scheme-based and not timing-based, because he grew up, even before the NFL, he grew up in the West Coast offense. When he was at Cal, he was in a pure West Coast offense where it was under center, 3-step drop, boom, throw. Whether it was under center, shotgun, whatever it was timing-based, it was trust-based, it was I'm throwing to a spot where I know this receiver is going to be here, not I have to sit here and wait for a receiver to be schemed open. You even see that in one of the reasons that people have always said that Rodgers was one of the best is because he could make things happen that were off script. He could make things happen that were not schemed. Devontae Adams, Jordy would get to a spot in the scramble drill
there are receivers being smart
expects them to be.
They get to the open spot of the field.
Exactly. And so Rodgers is having a really hard trouble, and this is where I have the biggest issue with his statement about the mental mistakes. He's not wrong whatsoever that there have been dozens of mental mistakes by the receivers. If somebody really smart, like if I were to sit down with James Jones, who knows Rodgers really well, knows the way he works in an offense super well, and we sat down and looked at it in all 22, you could find, I'm sure, dozens of times that the receivers were not in the right spot. And again, it's really hard to figure that out without looking at the play call. But still, you can kind of get an idea.
Of course. But I think that also comes down to trust too, because I don't think he trusts his receivers either.
I don't think, other than Allen Lazard and Robert Tonyan, there's a single person catching the ball that he trusts. And that's the biggest issue is, and I've said this a bunch of times, I understand that Romeo Doubs is making mistakes. He's a rookie in the NFL. Rookies in the NFL, 9 times out of 10, are going to make more mistakes in a given game than they're going to make plays where you're like, wow, that's really impressive. It's really hard for rookies to succeed in the NFL over guys who have hundreds and hundreds of hours of reps.
Right. Sorry. Okay. I just saw one of the pictures that you put in there. I'm like, no, MJ, don't do it.
Oh, I'm going to do it. Just wait.
Hold on.
And so
I got a transitional one. So I'll let you finish. Sorry. I'll let you finish. Because I got to talk about the Bears too, dog.
Oh, I know. And I have great things to say about the Bears because I love their game on Monday.
Wow!
To
What is
me-
going on?
To me, it and I know that Goody and LaFleur deserve some blame. There's a lot of play calling issues. Like Aaron Jones needs the ball way more, right? But at the
Yeah,
end of
my
the day,
fantasy too.
But at the end of the day, you have the I've said this so many times, you have the 4-time NFL MVP, Aaron Rodgers, the person that I myself have gone to battle for, saying he is the greatest thrower of a football ever. At some point, you have to look at yourself if you're Aaron Rodgers and say, can I actually carry this football team anymore? And if Aaron Rodgers can't carry this football team anymore, it's time for him to get off the field. And because of that,
oh no, I'm doing it!
say is, first of all, I don't even really want to watch Sunday Night Football this week. I will, because I'm a Packers fan and I'm always going to watch the games. But I don't want to. I'm not excited for it. The Packers are a double-digit underdog for just the 4th time since 1994.
I think it's the first time under Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, it's the first time with Aaron Rodgers as a starting quarterback. They have been twice in his career with Brett Hundley and Matt Flynn, respectively, but those were both times that Rodgers was out. But all I have to say is if the Packers lose this Sunday to the Buffalo Bills, they will.
I did it! No! Wow!
The Packers fall to 3-5.
Can you put that back up, please?
If the Packers fall to 3-5, they're eliminated from playoff contention. I will not even enter it into the conversation because again, you have your MVP quarterback doing this on the field. You have freaking Sauce Gardner, a rookie, doing this at Lambeau.
Remember when we saw him at the combine when he had big ass thing that says sauce on his?
Oh yeah, he was. Don't get me wrong.
Cool. He was cool as shit though. Him and Brees. By the way, Brees Hall. Shout out to Brees.
Jordan Love.
Wow. Real quick, shout out to Brees Hall. Sorry about you tearing your ACL, man. Like, hope you get better. And it was an absolute pleasure meeting you too. I'm gonna keep riding that until that train comes to the station. That being said,
well, Bruce.
So MJ, that's how I'm feeling right now, man.
I'll be honest. I thought about opening the show with that.
Really? Wow.
I thought about it, and not because I'm going to switch to being a Bears fan because I'm that low, but
to see what the Bears coaching staff did for that, like, I have a whole thing. I know I interrupted you. What you were going to say? I apologize, but like,
no, I was just going to say it. The reason I will never say the Bears are like my mortal enemies because I grew up in Chicago. Right. I have plenty of friends, you and many others that are Bears fans, and so I like seeing the city of Chicago happy, even if I do root against the Bears. You know, if the Bears are playing the Vikings, I root for the Bears. Like if the Bears are playing against another team I hate, I'll root for the Bears. It's just, you know, I really like beating them. But I will open you up, Bruce, saying, in my opinion, Bill Belichick got outcoached on Monday.
And I 100% agree. And the Bears stopped Bill Belichick from jumping ahead of George Halas in the all-time wins total. So, which is awesome. But I actually did a little quick thing. I think the Bears actually won the whole week last week. I don't know if you can get it down there in MISSISSIPPI, but I'm gonna use that I think from now on when anytime that I fucking Brady. Anytime that I say anything about it, but not so. Ryan Poles ends up calling a conference to basically talk about. It's random. Like we in the previous regime with Pace and those guys, we had no idea what the fuck was going on. That guy ran from having a conversation with media to address fans, to address movement in the roster, to address anything. Ryan Poles is like, no, fuck this. I'm going up there. So I don't know if it was pressure from fans. I don't know if it was pressure from just hearing just general state of what's going on in the NFL and how people feel. But there was a little bit of angst and a little bit of oh shit about Justin Fields. Like, yeah, there are some people that like want to see him succeed, and like I know I was like, jumping off that train, jumping back on that train. Like
Yeah.
I'm dude, like I'm a flipper right now. Like I really do want to see the guy succeed, but like there are times where I'm just like, damn, dude, come on, man. But like I just want to see him hit the fucking like open stuff. I want to see like if you have a free throw, make the fucking free throw.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see from him. But that being said, though, Ryan Poles ended up going to the mic to address the crowd. Oh wow, that's a shit throw. To address the crowd, address the media, address fans in Bears Nation, being like, hey, we completely support Justin Fields. Yes, on the field, and during competitive gameplay, we may not be seeing what we want to see in regards to wins. However, the progression that we want to see has been there, and he has my 100% full support. And then what does fucking Justin Fields do right after that? Produces a fucking, I won't say a gem. He produces like a silver nugget, because you can always do better. He produces a silver nugget, MJ, on Monday Night Football, and you saw Getsy, you saw not Eberflus. Eberflus probably was a part of it, but more so Getsy calling plays that helped out Justin Fields be better. And the one play that fucking speaks volumes in my mind, and it was also, by the way, people, if you guys are watching the regular stuff on Monday Night Football with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, I actually do like them. I don't mind Joe Buck anymore, but the Manning cast is amazing because hearing what Peyton Manning does and the way he assesses stuff, phenomenal. Watch it. Anyway, it's so much better because Peyton Manning like reacts to things like this. And he's like, oh, did you see this? Did you see that? Did you see that? And I'm like, damn. And Eli is like totally like a little brother being like, oh, you did such a good job. But no, what I was saying though was Justin Fields played awesome. Luke Getsy, like, just game planned, awesome game plan. To speak to your point too, I totally think Belichick got out coached. You know why he got out coached? Because Getsy actually designed plays for Justin Fields to be successful. He wasn't putting a square or a fucking square peg in a round hole. He was actually trying to help a guy be successful. So, like I said, the one play that I recall right off the bat, it was a rollout to the left, and Cole Kmet actually pulled with Justin Fields. What's up?
Cole Kmet did something.
Well, I mean, he's been blocking, so whatever. But Cole Kmet pulled. There was nobody there, but Cole Kmet pulled to block for Justin Fields to get him out of the pocket and just have like that one random like blocker. And like he was fine because like it was a bootleg. It was a bootleg play action to the left, and Fields ended up finding, I think, Pettis or something like that for like a 10 to 15 to 20 yard gain. And I was like, dude, like, holy shit, am I seeing an actual NFL offense at work right now? It's a rare. It's a rare thing. I felt great about it. I was happy. Like, the crazy thing is like I didn't even drink. I didn't even have beers that night. I was just sitting there enjoying the game, and I was like, this is weird, but I'm liking
Just
this.
pure football.
Just pure football.
That's
and so Bears win the game. Looks awesome. Justin Fields rushed for like 80 yards, 1 touchdown, threw for 170. I get that part. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, you only threw for 170 yards. Okay, I get it. I understand that aspect. But to see some of the throws that he was making, to see the reads that he was making was awesome. It speaks again to what Peyton Manning was saying on the Manning cast. He's like, if you look right here, you see Justin Fields going from receiver 1 to receiver 2, then back to receiver 1. Like he's seeing the field, blah blah blah. It was really cool to see. So all right, Bears win, cool, awesome. All right, so what do the Bears do? Later this week, they trade Robert Quinn to the Philadelphia Eagles for a 4th round pick. That was yesterday. All right, so Robert Quinn broke Richard Dent's all-time Chicago Bears sack record last year. All right, meaningless. Doesn't mean jack shit. Who fucking cares?
Just like Aaron Judge's home run record.
Oh, that was good. Well, that was good.
Continue.
But obviously, it means a lot to this franchise. It does mean a lot to this franchise, but is anyone going to remember it? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
take away from what Robert Quinn did, because honestly, like the guy was a beast in Dallas for a year or whatever, and he did really well in Chicago. Teammates loved him. Bears end up getting a 4th round pick for him, and it's going to be a low 4th round. Essentially, it's going to be a 5th round pick, because the
Pretty
Eagles,
much.
right? The Eagles are going to be like doing well, but unless the Bears are doing something to package whatever to throw to someone else. So I don't know if this is true. I have to double check on this. I've heard two conflict. I've read two. Well, I read one, and then I also heard on another podcast conflicting thoughts on this. If the Eagles are picking up the Robert Quinn's money that he's owed from the Bears, or if part of it's still with the Cowboys, and the Bears have part of it, and then the Bears traded them, and the Bears kept that portion of his salary, and then the Eagles, what I don't know. I don't know that.
So do you want the breakdown?
Yeah, if you could, yeah, that'd be great if you see it.
I had it. I saw it the other day.
Well, let me know when you're ready, when you're good to go with it. But
yeah.
But no, I love it. I think if the Bears were able to get rid of that contract, and if the Bears were able to do something with that, that's a huge win for the Bears.
I got it.
You got it? All right, go ahead.
So the Bears are paying $7.1 million of Robert Quinn's remaining base salary this season, but he's off the books after that. Philadelphia inherits the non-guaranteed base salaries of $14 million and $13 million the next 2 years.
So the Bears essentially were like, okay, you can have him for a 4. I'll do that 100%, because like the Bears have like I think 120 million or 130,
$125 million of cap space next year now.
And a whole freaking thing of draft picks.
What whole thing of draft picks?
Like they actually have like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
Oh, you mean they actually have their picks?
I'm not used to that, dude.
Okay, sorry. I was.
I'm not used to that shit,
they don't
bro.
have any extra picks. Oh, they actually have their picks. Okay.
They have the normal shit. So, but I will say though, and actually, Sean brought it up in the chat. Hey, welcome, Sean. It's been a while, bro. It's been a long time. But no, exactly. I agree with this 100%. If they would have traded him right away, like they could have gotten a lot more for him. So, real quick, before I'm done with this rant, Sean, congratulations on the kiddo. Good news. That's awesome. Good shit, man. Good shit. But no, anyway, so to go back to what I was saying, the Bears won the week. They traded Quinn, get a 4th rounder. Awesome. And then what does Ryan Poles do again? Ryan Poles addresses Bears Nation again to let everyone know what's going on. I love what the Bears are doing. I think finally that we have people that are somewhat smart, making decisions, and I love it. Weird thing is though, like, and I'm not, and like, believe me, I'm not over my skis here. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to, whatever. But what happens if, and this is a big if, the Chicago Bears somehow beat the Dallas Cowboys?
And then they're 4-4?
And then they're 4-4 because and you know this, we talked about this last week. The NFC is mediocre as fuck. It's mediocre as fuck. So what do the Bears do then? Do they say,
all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go look at their schedule because we did this last week with the Packers.
Well, you know what, MJ, though, before you say that, I don't want to train wreck. I want to make sure everything's covered. So what do you do to make sure everything's covered? You get insurance by this guy right here.
Sure.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
Hey, when you guys talk to Jeff, say, hey, again, so for those of you that listen on Spotify, jeff@bbig.com. Tell him Third Down Thursday sent you, and I'm telling you right now, the dude's going to hook you guys up. All right, MJ, what do you got?
So Bears are at 3-4 right
Correct.
now.
I think they lose to the Cowboys.
I don't know, Bruce.
I know. I actually had my way too early prediction. I had them beating the Cowboys.
So I'm gonna go through this because I'm a sad Packers fan, and
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna be the most.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go through it. Go ahead.
So this week the Bears play the Cowboys.
Right.
Honestly, Bruce, I think they win that football game.
Woo!
I still don't have faith in the Cowboys. It's hard for me to pick the Cowboys winning any game. Then they play the Dolphins. I think they lose that game, but I think it's close.
Is it in Miami or is it at Soldier Field? I think
It's at Soldier Field.
I think they might win that one because I don't know. They didn't look very good. Tua looked like.
Let's just say coming out of those 2 weeks, I think they'll be at 4-5. I think both of those games are really close. But then you play Lions Falcons. I think they win both of those games, and they're at 6-5. Then you play the Jets in New York, which is a rough game.
Everyone's hurt. Brees is out.
But I think they can win that game. That puts them at
7-5.
7-5. Then they play the Packers.
That's
at home at Soldier Field.
I honestly think they win
that page.
I don't know. Like
at this point.
At this point, they might.
Bears win.
They might win that football game. I don't know what they look like in December, but again, just for the sake of argument, even if
the Packers come out and beat the Bills big time this week,
no, they won't.
They won't.
Maybe I'll change.
No, they won't. They're gonna get killed.
So we're at 8-5. So we'll say, for sake of argument, 8-5.
Even if they lose that game, they're still 7-6.
Right in the
but
hunt.
And they get Eagles, Bills.
Loss.
They probably lose both of them, which would be 7-8. But then they get Lions, Viking. Like they're
going to be at that cost.
Could sneak in with, I think 9-8 is like best case scenario, but it's possible. Like at the beginning of the season, people were actively smashing the under of like 5 wins this season, and now 9-8 is a possibility. I get that that's some optimism, and they could still look really bad, but
I'm shocked that you're even like thinking that.
Well, here's the thing. I've seen plenty of teams with a quarterback that can run the football like Justin Fields go on some stupid runs.
I'll take that bet if you want to throw that bet down, Jack.
Oh gosh.
What money?
Let me know, Jack. Let me know. He said, "Oh gosh, oh gosh."
So I don't know.
Oh gosh, I don't know, man. Like
I honestly think.
Hold on, time out. Jack's like, I've seen this story too many times. Jack, believe me, you really think that? Come on. I don't even know how old you are, Jack, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
I go over. I go look at the Packers schedule. This is going to get depressing.
What's up, big guy?
3-4, 3-5, 4-5, 5-5. Prop maybe. 5-6, 5-7, 6-7, 6-8, 7-8.
Oh no.
7-9. I think they finish 8-9 right now. That would be my prediction.
Same as the Bears.
That would be my That would be my prediction right now.
Are you really going to jump up? Are you really going to come up here? You're really going to jump up here, aren't you? I know you are. Yes, you are. Look at this.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with
Look at this.
Football talk. Let's talk about basketball.
Look at this.
I'm dead. Into the sad football.
MJ, look at this.
What?
So we weren't friends this weekend, him and I. We were facing each other in fantasy, and we are this week too, but last week meant more.
Why?
Because it was the third down Thursday league compared to your Chick-fil-A league.
So
dude,
more to you because that team is worse.
I've been so bad.
No, my team is worse in the third down Thursdays league. That's why it meant more to you. Shut up.
Well, it came down to the last game.
Shut up.
He was winning by 0.2 with like, I don't know, not even a full quarter left. And Najee Harris took it to the house for me.
He didn't take it to the house. He ran the ball 3 times.
He got me
Our league is so stupid.
MJ, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta take care of a puppy real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second.
Take care of the puppy real quick.
Yeah,
Did
she
just
threw.
die?
No, Duke threw up.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Poor doggy.
Poor dog.
Doggy pisses on the floor and then throws up.
Literally. Okay. Oh, Bruce. Let's see. What are we gonna? Do we have anything interesting that people are commenting in here? Jason, no. Yeah. Wait, what?
Nobody's interesting.
MJ losing in fantasy football and with the Packers, double doink. That's just depressing. Okay, doubles. We're gonna talk about
Basketball.
Dear goodness.
Fantasy basketball is really fun.
No, we're not talking about that. Okay, all
right.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. All right. So that being said, he's good. I thought he was throwing up, but he was like, I don't know, it was weird.
All right, Bruce. So what we're gonna do is our NBA standing predictions.
Oh, what is this, MJ?
What is this? Yeah, I know. Where are no? That's not what I want. I want the divisions. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start in the Eastern Conference. Bruce,
you gonna say hi?
The Atlantic Division.
This is why I shouldn't do it on the couch. All right, we're gonna go Atlantic. I'm gonna go Boston.
Boston in the Atlantic. Central.
I got the Bucks.
Southeast.
Oh, we're going what? We're going Southeast. All right, Southeast. I really wanted to go with the Hawks, but I'm gonna chalk it and say Heat.
Northwest.
Northwest. Who did I have? Oh, Nuggets. Easy. Northwest. Yep. Nuggets.
The Blazers and Jazz are both 4-1.
Nuggets.
Okay. Pacific.
Dude. By the way, that game. Excuse me, sweetie.
It was a very good game.
Dude, that was awesome. Seeing like Book Clay like get at fucking Booker and then Clay just be like 4. I was like, that's so badass.
4. Yeah.
But I love that though. You need rivalries like that in the NBA. And you need a guy like
4.
Yeah, I love that too. I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna say Warriors.
Okay. And then Southwest.
Jeez. Oh, who did I have? Southwest. I had. Okay. So this one was tough for me again too because I'm a big Luka guy.
Oh, I know.
And I also really like Ja Morant. However, I think Ja. There's an aspect to his game that I don't like. I haven't watched him enough and seen. Okay, pretty lady, I love you. Can you come over here? Can you come over here? No. There's aspects to his game that I absolutely love. I love his explosiveness. I love like just his like I don't give a shit mentality. But there's just something about I don't even know if it's the actual player or if it's personality. There's something about him I don't like. And I think
KD said that Ja Morant is the next face of the NBA.
I did see that, and
I laughed.
Yeah.
No, false.
He's not. You know who is? This girl right here. No, I'm just kidding. It's Luka, dude. Come on.
Really? Really? You're trying to get me mad.
I was. No. But to answer your question though,
trying to get me mad over this.
I'm gonna say Mavericks win that division.
Okay.
Who do you got?
For me, I think the 76ers win the Atlantic.
Really?
I do.
76ers. Where did
They
I have
did.
them?
They weren't off to a great start, but I don't think. I think the Celtics are a better playoff team than they are a better regular season team. I also think the Bucks win the Central, but I think the Cavs are going to be really good in the Southeast.
Okay, the Cavs are going to be really good. I agree.
I'll go Heat. I still don't trust the Hawks.
So that's kind of a weak conference, or excuse me, division.
It really is. I like the addition of DeJounte Murray to the Hawks, but I don't think that does enough to actually propel them because Trae Young is still so bad at defense that it makes it really hard to do well. And I know that he's one of the best offensive players in the game, but at some point you got to play defense, Luka and Trae.
No.
So that's all I have to say about that. I think the Nuggets win the Northwest, but I do think that all of the other teams in the Northwest are better than people think. Clearly, the Jazz, they may not be all that they're,
I like the Timberwolves.
They are, but I real quick, I just want to look at their roster because I don't think they're as bad
the Jazz
as people believe them to be. Because if you look at it, Mike Conley, Jordan Clarkson, Lauri Markkanen, Jared Vanderbilt, Kelly Olynyk. That's not an incredible starting five, but that's a quality NBA veteran starting five. Like
better than the Lakers.
I think so. And then you still got Colin Sexton, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Rudy Gay, Malik Beasley, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Walker Kessler. Like, that's not a bad team. All of those guys, if you put them on other NBA teams, would still get minutes.
All right, MJ.
So
conference.
It's not like they have just an incredibly terrible team. So I just think everybody else in that division needs a little bit more respect than they get right now, because I think the Nuggets or the Timberwolves are going to be better than people think. I believe the Blazers, Dame's healthy. People have forgotten what Dame can do. He was carrying the Blazers to a 4 seed every year for a long time. I think the Suns will win the Pacific because they're still going to be a better regular season team than playoff team. Chris Paul really likes choking in the playoffs, and the Warriors.
I don't like Chris Paul anymore.
For whatever reason. The Warriors are going to play their young players during the season way more than they're going to play them in the playoffs, and so you're going to give Curry and Clay 30 minutes a game during the regular season, maybe. And then in the playoffs, they get like 42. So it's not an accurate representation of who the best team is because they don't play the same type of minutes.
Dude, I love Jordan.
They're really smart and they're building their team.
I love Jordan and later. I love Jordan Poole.
Oh, he's fantastic.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that the Warriors decided to actually keep him on the team instead of extending Draymond Green. Because if they would have extended Draymond and not Jordan Poole,
they would have screwed themselves over. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Exactly. Sorry, I'm giving my puppies a treat.
No, you're good. And then in the Southwest, I'm going to go Pelicans.
What? Wow, that's a shocker.
I'm going to go Pelicans. Zion is back, and he's looking really good. I want to find...
He's lost a lot of weight, too. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's looking really good. He's averaging, just a casual 22 and 7 in 30 minutes a game.
I still feel like he's not being talked about as
2 steals and a block.
He's a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah. And then Brandon Ingram is also averaging 22. CJ McCollum is averaging 22. Bruce, they've got 3 guys averaging 20 points a game.
That division I think is like just a fucking absolutely fun division with the Grizzlies, with the Pelicans, with the Mavericks.
Those are going to be some really fun games.
Dude, it's gonna be even the play-in. Okay, so I was kind of against the play-in when we talked about it last year.
Yeah.
But I think it's fucking sick, dude. I think the play-in's gonna be fucking huge this year. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's good stuff. It was awesome last year. Maybe I did like it last year. I don't fucking remember. But
so then I'm curious, Bruce. Let me see. So those are division winners, but whatever.
Conference. Let's go. Conference. Who's repping? Who's repping? Who's repping?
You see, the logical answer in the East is the Bucks, right? But
Agree.
the issue with the Bucks, and I know you're about to disagree with me anyway, so shut up. The issue with the Bucks is they don't have enough depth. So if one of their players, a la Chris Middleton last year,
I agree with that. No, I agree with that.
Then they're screwed. So I'm not going to pick the Bucks because I don't think that's going to happen. And repeating as conference champions is very rare in the NBA. So I don't think it's going to be the Boston Celtics. But then who in the world is it?
Just wait till you hear what I say.
Who in the world is it? Am I gonna hold up? Let me look at this roster real quick before I say something really stupid.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna say something really stupid. I might say something really stupid.
This is the year of the fucking Philadelphia fan base, dude. The 76ers will represent the East in the freaking NBA Finals.
This may end up going really poorly for me. So feel free to just clip this now because it might go really poorly for me. But I'm going to go. It's the ultimate year of LeBron fans being sad, and the Cavs go to the finals.
Wow. Really, sweetie? Are you really that distraught about him saying that the Cavs are going to go to the finals? Come here.
Because people are dumping on that trade, right? For Donovan Mitchell.
Get down.
Just listen to this, Bruce. Darius Garland.
They are really good.
Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. That's a really good starting five. You got Raul Neto, Isaac Okoro, Kevin Love, Chetty Osman, Robin Lopez off the bench.
Kevin Love's coming off the bench too.
Yeah. And then you've got guys like Dylan Windler, Dean Wade that were getting starter minutes last year because
I just don't know. I just don't know if they know how to win.
I don't know if they do
playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
But they've looked really good to start. And I know it's only 4 games, and that's why we're doing our predictions now because 4 games mean whatever. But I mean, they put a beat down on the Bulls. They look pretty bad. And
the Bulls also started off 0-2, and then all of a sudden now they're 3-2. So
yeah, I don't know. I just think if I were to, and I'm trying not to pick some basic team, right? I know the Bucks are a better basketball team, but one injury screws them over. I know that the Celtics are good, but again, a lot of that team goes through just 2 guys, and that's really
Who do you got in the West? We only got a few more minutes for fireside chat, dog.
Who I got in the West, Bruce? You really got to ask me that question?
Yeah, I know.
It's the Golden State Warriors, the best team in basketball, the most talented team in basketball, the deepest team in basketball.
Oh,
they gonna win the West. I don't care about no Nuggies. I don't care about the Phoenix choke jobs. I don't care about Mr. Zion. Shut up, Ja Morant. I don't care about the Minnesota Timberwolves and their 42 first-round picks. I don't care about Luka, that trash little white boy. Get him out my face.
Good girl. Oh, your butt's
falling off. How about you?
I have. Hold on. My puppy's, her butt's falling off. There you go, sweetie. There you go. Look at her. She's like, what? I, sir, have the team that absolutely sucked in the 90s. The team that absolutely sucked in the early 2000s. Had the nickname of Lob City. Whoop! Bah! Whoop! Bah! Representing in the West, your Los Angeles Clippers.
There is no way on this earth. I will text Law right now and say,
yeah, tell him I said that. I got the Clippers in the finals this year. And to win the NBA finals, I have the 76ers winning the NBA finals this year. Joel Embiid freaks out. Like he's gonna bounce after this year, get a huge contract somewhere else. I don't even know.
Really?
That was a joke. I don't even know.
Okay.
Contract here.
I'm texting. I'm
typing off.
I'm tagging him on Twitter right now.
This is what it sounds like. All right, so you got the Warriors going back and winning it.
Yes, I do.
All right, there you go.
I do because I think.
Yeah, but that's easy though. Like you know what though, MJ. But you know what though, MJ, you're being smart about that. Just like how it's smart to have car insurance.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
And we back. MJ, I like that pick actually, but like I just want to go against the grain. I wanted to do something different.
Notice how you said
Eliminated from playoff contention. I don't care. They're so done, bro. They're so done.
MJ, so we'll do a quick one. We'll do. Shh, it's okay. Let's just relax. Just relax a little bit and just listen
We're
to.
experiencing 1 to 3 inches already. About 2 more inches.
I'm sorry, I had to. Ooh,
Why you do this to me, Bruce?
you know, sometimes I want to make you feel better. Oh, by the way, hold on. Astros win in 6, but I want the Phillies to.
Bryce Harper and the Philadelphia Phillies are not going to win the World Series.
I know it sucks.
Hey,
I want them to.
this is officially a Philadelphia Phillies fan page.
Fan base, yeah, 100%. Oh, by the way, real quick, game tonight. I had the over.
I would say under and Ravens win.
Fair enough. And degenerate bets, real quick. I have Lamar Jackson anytime touchdown, and I have the over. And by the way,
I had to bet in anytime. Oh yes,
we didn't get to this. This is really
what we end with. My boy out here
dumb
doing 4 hours of aerobic exercises on a Boeing 747 going across the Atlantic Ocean. While his teammates are sleeping, he's doing high knees in the aisles, saying, "Let's fly, Broncos Nation!
Let's fly, Bronco Nation! Let's fly!" You guys like that though? By the way, that was my idea. Let's fly. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Russell Wilson is in the same category as Aaron Rodgers right now. If you can't play, stop it with the dumb crap. Like, get out of here.
Wow, man, you really are angry about your boy Aaron Rodgers, huh?
I wanted him gone in 2020. I wanted him traded. I want Jordan Love on the field. Actually, that's a lie. I wanted him traded after 2020, to be specific.
Fair enough. All right. Jack. Oh, you should have been chucked out of the emergency exit. That's good.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Also, Jack said Phillies in 5, like their pitching staff better. Verlander's going to get shelled.
Wow.
I hope so. Honestly, I hope so. I hope you're right. I really do. Hey, man. Again, I'm a National League fan.
Oh, he's just saying that because he's a Red Sox fan, so he hates the Astros.
I know.
That's the only reason.
Oh, let's go! Hey, but you don't know. There might be some truth to what Kanye says.
I don't even know. I try very hard to stay out of the loop on what Kanye is saying. I try very hard to just.
It was hilarious.
And the only reason I even listen to what comes out of Aaron Rodgers' mouth is because I have to. Like,
all right, we got.
If I didn't have the Aaron Rodgers talk, right out of the NFL.
Right.
NFL Nation, let's ride into retirement.
And in retirement. Apparently, like a lot of these, a lot of his former teammates in like Wisconsin, like even it's like the guys in Wisconsin. So I heard on the radio this morning, that he went to a team like pep rally type thing, and he just transferred from North Carolina State to Wisconsin at the time, and apparently like people were fucking annoyed at him right away because he was just a huge ass, not an asshole, but like just
No,
like,
I've heard that he and his wife are like stuck up and not nice people.
yeah, that doesn't really surprise. He kind of seems like a little bit, you know.
Russell Wilson.
Hey, but you know what though? Let's ride.
That's right.
And, right, exactly. This is another thing, exactly, Jack. So he has even his own teammates have to go through a representative of his to reach him.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that shit?
No.
Yeah, dude, he has a fucking he has a representative that his team, some of his teammates and people have to go through first. Basically, he has everyone vetted before they actually reach him. Isn't that fucked up?
That's so stupid.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Why? Like,
I don't know.
Even your teammates, bro?
All right, MJ. Yeah, same. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. MJ, I gotta ask you the question though.
Yes.
Sorry. I gotta ask the question though. Do the Green Bay Packers win this weekend?
Whatever the Bills spread is, take it. Take it.
I got the Bears at plus 9.5, so I feel good about that.
Who are they playing? The Cowboys?
Yep.
I'd take that, honestly.
Hey, you already
just see them losing by a touchdown. Like, that's not unrealistic to me.
I can see him winning it. Justin Fields going to go off for 270 yards passing, 100 yards rushing.
I love how that's going off.
I whatever. I'm just anyway, MJ.
Anyway,
let's end it with our tradition.
Our favorite guy.
Our favorite guy, the man, the card reader, my guy. Hey, Jeff at bbig.com. Send him an email if you need any kind of insurance, car, home, rental. He's got the whole gamut. He's got you guys. Tell him Third Down Thursday sent you. MJ!
Bruce!
Here's our card guy. Hey, MJ.
Hey, Bruce.
What we're experiencing, 1 to 3 inches already. We're expecting about 2 more inches. What we're experiencing, 1 to 3 inches already. We're expecting about 2
more inches.
Go Bills! 1 to 3 inches already.